Alright YouTube, we are back at it again to reply to some comments on a specific video. This time we are looking at the comment section of the Mr. Boss for the Win rant video. There are plenty of people who seem to, I guess, have problems with the video. I don't know. Either way, let's get into it. If you happen to have not seen it yet, I did a rant about Mr. Boss for the Win about a month or so ago. As always, for some reason with YouTube, when you search a video directly, it does not show the exact views. This is the actual activity in the video. We are at over 4,000 views, 140 likes with like 28 dislikes. It's actually a pretty goddamn good ratio, to be honest with you. That's as many dislikes that were on my nude mod video, and that is only like has like 1,000 views. So people are, I guess, less triggered by this video than they were the nude mod video, which is kind of crazy, considering how much reach this video has. But either way, the general consensus is people agree with me, as you can tell by the damn like ratio. But there are always going to be those fangirls who come in and have to disagree, so let's check the comments. First up, we got my man's Peter, and he says, "You fucking cunt. You just take the piss out of a YouTuber who do better than you because you aren't good enough, you motherfucking cunt." Why is it that everybody who seems to disagree with me has grammar errors or don't know how to fucking talk or use punctuation or anything like that? Like, it's really not that goddamn hard. I understand it's the internet. Who really gives a fuck if you spell things right? But all the same, I'm still going to call you out on it. 1-800-DES-NUTS-BRUH says, "At least he has more subscribers than you, retarded fuck Bowie." I know it's pronounced boy. This is kind of a common comment. People point out how much bigger his channel is than mine, and yeah, I won't disagree with that. That's an actual fact. But people talking about his channel being better than mine, definitely not. Sarah says, "Stop hating on bigger than you just because you're such a small YouTube." The fuck you talking about, bitch? I mean, yeah, I definitely have a problem with his channel being so much bigger than mine, and because I think his content is terrible. Other than the GTA 5 news stuff, there's nothing wrong with announcing DLCs and shit like that, you know? But the general, like, just repeated content and things, how can you defend somebody who just remakes his old videos? That's fucking stupid to even try to defend that. Loser, laughing my ass off. Bless jealous arse. If ooh wasn't such a prick, ooh would have 170k subs, just like Mr. Boss, laughing my ass off. Unlike 2,000 sad little whiners, laughing my ass off. The fuck is wrong with you? There's a few things wrong here. First off, this person doesn't know how to spell the word puppies. It's very, very simple. You know, take the Y off, add IES. Very, very simple. And secondly, Mr. Boss has well over 170k subs. If you're trying to defend him, how the fuck do you not know that he's like he's at 1.7 million subscribers? How do you even fucking make that mistake? Sick Puppies also commented again and said, "LOL, ooh, my boy are a winning little bitch, thank you. If ooh don't like such YouTubers, then don't fucking watch their vids. You ooh have fuck all to publish, so ooh whine about others. Just another dipshit who thinks his views mean something. LOL. Yes, ooh are a twat." Smiley face emoticon. English is pretty hard for some people. They say that I don't have anything to publish, so that's why I'm making that video about Mr. Boss for the Win, when in fact I've been doing YouTube for, like a year and a half or so, and only recently started doing these type of videos. And on top of that, I've only made maybe like 5 or 6 videos with like about other YouTubers. Half of those would probably be rants. The other half would be like I did some shit about PewDiePie, talking about that and like iDubbbz and shit. And like I did a 0.4 live rant, Texrax rant, and Mr. Boss for the Win rant. And I think that's it. So like it has nothing to do with struggling for content, bro. I'm just calling out the bad shit when I see it. I had a few people point out the fact that in that video I am subscribed to him and I also do have notifications on. This is a very valid question, so I guess I'll just clear it up. The thing is, okay, I've made videos in the past, like I mentioned before, about Texrax and other people, like single videos. But when it comes to 0.4 Live and Mr. Boss for the Win, I'm ranting about them as a YouTuber and as a channel. And in that regard, you need to have watched a lot of their content. I mean, you don't want to just talk out of your ass. Mr. Boss for the Win is bad because I don't like him. Like, that sounds stupid, right? I want to have valid fucking reasons. I used to use them as a sort of an entertainment source because for a bit they were kind of entertaining until I realized how repeated their content was. And as a GTA 5 news source because that's a game I used to play a lot. But of course, as time went on, I realized how garbage their content was, so I made the video about him. I mean, the time I made the video about him, like, it wasn't like a planned video. Like, I was sitting there, I got a notification on my phone, and it was a live stream of his, and it was a live stream he's done multiple times. I mentioned him doing live streams repeatedly in the Rant video, and it was just like a live stream I just seen him do like within the week, and I was just like, God damn it, I want to make a video about this. And of course, since then, I'm not subscribed with notifications on or anything like that. That was just for that video. Jacob Tessner says, "Who cares if a game is 3 years old? I mean, if a game is good, why not play it? If you're saying that, then does that mean you only play the newest games, and you're not allowed to play it in a year?" This is one of the weirdest things about YouTube in the YouTube comment section. I make a 12.5-minute video ranting about Mr. Boss for the win, and he picks out something from the very beginning of the video and has to bitch about it, and probably is one of the dislikes, because I said the game's 3 years old, so why do people care about it still? Obviously, you can still play a game that's 3 years old, dude. It was just a passing comment, like on the intro of the video. It wasn't it's more like to roast Mr. Boss for the win, not necessarily GTA 5. I've said multiple times in this video that I like the game. I keep up with the DLC to this day. I don't even have the game anymore. I got rid of it within, the past month or two. I don't even own the game, and I still keep up with the DLC news. It was more so meant to talk shit about him because he's been doing the same videos for 3 years. He's been covering the exact same game for 3 years. So it was more just about him. It's not about GTA 5, dude. I love that game. And in the same realm, this guy points out that I make a mistake in the video. I guess I said GTA 4 instead of GTA 5 instead of GTA 4. Whatever the case, he's probably somebody who disliked the video too because of that one little mistake. Like, it's a big, again, 12.5-minute video. This guy points out some mistake I make in the first minute. Like, it's ridiculous. I had a few people ask why I heart react or whatever that shit's called on YouTube, most of the comments. And here's the thing, man. People take the time to comment on my video. As long as it's, like, relevant to the video, or if it's a positive comment or a funny comment, I'll give it the heart react. Obviously, it's somebody talking shit, I won't. But if people take the time out of their day to comment, man, it's the least I can do if I'm not going to respond. I don't respond to every comment. I used to do it all the time, but our videos tend to get a good amount of comments these days, so I don't reply to every single comment. I try to if I can. But it's the least I can do. At least we'll get a notification on the phone. Dashing David loved your comment, or I think is what it says. Also, I don't respond to every comment these days because I can make videos like this. And, like, if somebody's talking shit, it's like, why even comment back when I can just make a video? Plus, people like seeing their name in videos anyway. Like, it's just a thing. It's kind of like a shout-out or whatever you want to call it. People just like seeing their name pop up in a YouTube video. Logan hits us with a kind of long comment. You can pause and read it if you choose to. But he's more or less just saying, I mentioned Raggedy Dan in the video, showed that he's made a bunch of rants about Mr. Boss for the win. And I feel like that's not necessary. And he's just saying that every time he does, he admits to clickbaiting with their names in the title, shit like that. And his videos are pretty good quality. And I do agree. I mean, Raggedy Dan is actually pretty entertaining. But I just don't feel that there's a need to make that many rants. So I want to show you guys something really quick. Let's search Mr. Boss for the win rant. Whenever you search this, other than that stupid fucking ad, the first 6 videos are mine and 5 rant videos from Raggedy Dan. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with this, I suppose, but he has one as early as a week ago, dude. Like, there's no need for this many. I know Raggedy Dan is entertaining. I'm sure there's plenty of things you could bitch about with Mr. Boss for the win, but it really only takes one rant video. I mean, shitty content, repeated live streams, clickbait titles, and thumbnails. It's really just that simple. There's no need for 5 of them. Even if he admits to using their name as clickbait, it's still an issue, and his subscribers should kind of see it as a problem, I would say. I mean, there's been times where I've kind of felt like making another video about Mr. Boss for the win. The thing is, though, in my rant video, I pretty much touched on everything that you can touch on. That sounds sexual. And I couldn't really justify making another video about him without it feeling like it was clickbait or being actually just for the clickbait for using his name in my titles. And I just kind of wasn't comfortable with that. Damien points out that Mr. Boss for the win has modded accounts, and I do have to agree with them. It's actually something I did not point out in my rant video. I guess that is one thing I did forget. If you ever watch his live streams, he has legit tens of billions of dollars, if not more than that, maybe hundreds of billions. And if you've been playing the game since release, I don't even think you could earn that amount. Like, it's a ridiculous amount of money. It's certainly possible that he's bought a bunch of shark cards to have that amount of money. I mean, he probably makes a good amount of money on YouTube. So, but the thing is, it's such a high number that I don't think that that's the case, because you could just get a couple $1 billion, and that would last you a long time for DLCs and stuff, because most cars are only a couple million at a time, so a couple billion would go a very long way for YouTube videos and GTA Online stuff. Also, with him being such a big YouTuber, I don't know how Rockstar hasn't seen one of his streams and banned or flagged that account that he streams with all that fucking money, because obviously it's probably modded and they should ban him. And if that's something we can do, guys, if we can report his streaming GTA Online profile, we should do that sometime. And last up, Proximity Legend was surprised to learn that Scarce and Mr. Boss for the win had beef, and god damn it, I want to die. And that'll be it for this video's responses. In the end, everybody that disagrees with me is kind of irrelevant, because if you look at the like and dislike ratio in the majority of the comments, most people will agree that I am correct in most of the things I talk about in that rant, if not everything. Anyways, guys, if you went on to enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Follow me on Twitter. Links to my social networks are in the description. And in the outro, look at this cow. Later, guys.
Pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you